Welcome to the Artist Chat Room. My name is Natasha from Natasha Castellan Art, and the Artist Chat Room is where I talk about the business side of art to help you grow in your art business, in your art career. Today we're talking about algorithms. Algorithms in a different way. Usually we talk about algorithms, how it can help you in your business, but this time I want to talk about how algorithms will help you artistically and help you grow as an artist. Now, my quote for today is, "A narrow mind eventually becomes so small that it allows you to go nowhere." A narrow mind becomes so small that it allows you to go nowhere. And that's from Power Plug. As artists, it is quite important to be open-minded, to be broad in our views, to understand, to see the bigger picture, to not only know what's going on in our local area, local community, but in our country and globally. What's happening globally? What's happening globally, politically and socially and environmentally? We need to be aware of what's around us, and we need to be open-minded to different philosophies, different worldviews, different genres in our art. Hey, different kinds of art, performance art, music, different types of music, theatre, poetry slams, all sorts of things like that. When we are broad like that, when we open our horizons, we are filling up our petrol tank, so to speak, with all this information and culture and knowledge that then it has to come out of us, because as it comes in, we're being enriched, we're growing, and then it'll come out. An open-mindedness shows an honesty that, hey, I don't know everything. And I'm prepared to say I don't know everything, and I'm prepared to learn about something new and something different. During this time of isolation, it's hard to get out there, it's hard to go to theatres, it's hard to go to open performances, to galleries, to all sorts of places. So our go-to is our social media. And for a lot of people, it's even not just through coronavirus. I love to go to museums and galleries and even shop galleries. But on a daily basis, I go to my Instagram page. I don't know what you do. You could be Pinterest, it could be Facebook, it could be YouTube, whatever it is. We have our go-to social media where we look at art, we look at other artists, we look at workshops and different things, and we enrich ourselves in that way. But I'm here to tell you that the algorithm is very narrow, and it's giving us a narrow view. Now you might be wondering, why am I talking about this? What is it that has brought this on that I want to talk about this? Well, I'm sure everyone is aware of what's been happening in America with the horrific murder of Gorge Floyd, a father of 5 who the police murdered. We've seen it on our screens. It's just unbelievable. And the rallies and the subsequent violence during those rallies afterwards is just awful. And there's been a lot to support the rights of Black people around the world. And one of the things that people have done on social media is they've had the Blackout Tuesday, I think they called it, where people just posted a black page to say, hey, I'm supporting the rights of every human being, the rights of Black people. I think these things are very important, and you can go to rallies. There's lots of ways to support this, and I put up a post. Now this post is going to go back to what I was talking about, the algorithm, and it's going to, and the conversation that came from the post is very interesting. To support, make a difference as an artist for other artists. 1, follow Black artists. 2, purchase their art. 3, subscribe. 4, attend their openings, even online openings. And 5, email galleries and museums asking for diversity in their curations. A lot of people liked it. Some people reshared it. I was really rapt about that. But there was quite a few people who also said, hey, I don't look at the artist, I look at the art, and I follow art that I like, regardless of the colour or gender or ethnicity of the artist who created it. Fair enough. In fact, I would say that I only follow artists that I like their work, that I admire and I appreciate. But because of everything that's happening, I've been really hyper alert, and I've been watching to see what is Instagram actually showing me. What are they showing me? And I was absolutely flabbergasted to see that Instagram was only showing me white people's art and white female art of a certain demographic. And I was like, oh my gosh, how can I like an African American's art and follow them if I don't see it? How can I follow an Indigenous artist and find some great Indigenous artists and follow them if it's never on my feed? How can I follow an Asian artist or any ethnicity, any cultural background if it doesn't come up on my feed? Interesting thought. How can we do that? And in a way, how dare Instagram not reveal these things to me? Eleanor Roosevelt said, it's not enough for us to talk about peace. We have to believe it. It's not enough for us to believe in peace. We must work at it. And we must work at telling Instagram, telling the algorithm that we want diversity, that we as artists do not want to be narrow-minded, we want to be broad-minded. How are you going to do that? Well, I'm going to give you some practical tips. Go to, if it's Instagram, go to the explore page, put in a hashtag black artist, put in a hashtag Australian Indigenous artist, put in a hashtag whatever social cultural group that is currently not on your feed, that you want to broaden your horizon, you want to open your mind, you want to explore different thoughts, different ways, and start following them. Now, you're not going to like everything you see, just like you won't like all white artists that you see. But when you find the ones you see, hey, follow them, subscribe to them, share them with other people. Make sure by doing that, that tells the algorithm, hey, you want to look at different kinds of things, and you are supporting those artists. You are helping them to grow as art influencers, and you are growing, and you're making a difference. And you're making a difference to them, you're making a difference to you, and you're making a difference to everyone around us. I hope that this has helped you, because I just want us all to be enriched as artists, and I believe this is a great way that we can be enriched and actually support our fellow artists who are not supported right now, who the algorithm is keeping out. Let's go back to that quote. A narrow mind eventually becomes so small that it allows you to go nowhere. I'd love you to go somewhere. I'd love you to grow as an artist, as a human being. Thank you for joining me today. If you like this, hey, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button. I'm here once a week, and I will be talking about things that help you grow in your art business. I'm also on Instagram Mondays and Fridays, occasionally on Wednesdays going live, 8 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Times, and I talk to a lot of successful international artists. I've got actually an Indigenous artist lined up in the next couple of weeks to come on and talk to me. So thank you. Bye for now. Stay safe, stay creative, and stay open-minded and grow.